All right, let's get started. Think of this as a kind of personal health checkup. We're going to talk about something that might be quietly messing with your health, something you might not even realize is doing any real damage.
So let me ask you, straight up, does any of this sound familiar? Feeling a little forgetful? Kind of unfocused? Or maybe just irritable for no good reason?
Look, it's super easy to brush this stuff off, right? Oh, I'm just having a long day. But what if these aren't just random feelings? What if they're actually warning signs? Your body is basically waving a red flag, trying to tell you something really important is off.
Okay, so let's start with the command center, your brain. This is usually the first place you're going to feel the impact of bad sleep.
See, when you're asleep, your brain isn't just switched off. It's actually super busy. It's like a cleaning crew comes in at night to flush out all the junk that builds up during the day. When you don't get enough sleep, you're basically telling that crew to go home early. And, well, no wonder you feel fuzzy the next day. The cleanup job is only half done.
And this is where it gets really serious. One bad night? Okay, you're going to feel moody and unfocused. But imagine letting that toxic junk build up in your brain night after night after night. That chronic buildup is what scientists are now linking to a much higher risk of really scary stuff down the road, like Alzheimer's disease.
All right, moving on. It's not just about your brain. The damage goes way beyond just feeling foggy. Your heart is taking a major hit too.
And I want to be clear here. This is a direct physical strain. See, sleep is supposed to be your heart's break time. It's when your blood pressure goes down and your heart gets to, chill out and recover. This really says it all. It's like you're running your car engine 24/7 and you never ever turn it off. No oil changes, no maintenance, nothing. That's exactly what you're doing to your heart when you skip out on sleep. You're forcing it into constant overtime.
And that kind of constant strain, well, it has huge consequences. We're talking about high blood pressure that just stays high. This puts you at a way higher risk for a heart attack or a stroke. It's a straight line, folks, from not sleeping to some really serious heart problems.
Okay, so it's not just your brain and your heart. Poor sleep wages a kind of silent war on your entire body. Let's talk about two other areas you might already be feeling it: your weight and how often you get sick.
So, another question for you. Ever feel like you're doing everything right, eating healthy, trying to exercise, but you just can't seem to manage your weight? Well, the real problem might not be what you're doing during the day, but what you're not doing at night.
So here's what's happening. When you're tired, your body's hormones go completely haywire. The one that says, I'm hungry, goes way up, and the one that says, okay, I'm full, totally tanks. All of a sudden, you're craving junk food for a quick burst of energy, and on top of that, your metabolism slows right down. It's literally the perfect recipe for gaining weight. And while all that is going on, your body's defense system, your immune system, is getting weaker. It's during sleep that your body builds up its army to fight off germs. If you don't sleep, you're basically sending your soldiers into battle without any weapons.
So what does that actually look like? Well, it means you're the person who catches every single cold that goes around the office. And when you do get sick, it's not for a couple of days, it sticks around for what feels like forever. Your body just doesn't have the strength to fight back effectively.
Okay, so that's the diagnosis. And yeah, it sounds pretty serious. But here's the really good news. This is totally fixable. So let's flip the script and talk about the prescription. Here's your action plan.
First things first, the dosage. For most adults, we're talking about 7 to 9 hours. And let me be really clear about this. Consistently getting less than 6 hours is doing active harm to your body. Think of 7 to 9 as your non-negotiable target.
And here are your doctor's orders. 4 really simple things you can start doing tonight. First, get on a schedule. Go to bed and wake up around the same time, even on the weekends. Second, make your bedroom a cave, dark, quiet, and cool. Third, put away the phone and the tablet at least an hour before bed. That blue light is a real sleep killer. And finally, watch that afternoon caffeine. It can stick around longer than you think.
Look, if there's just one thing you remember from all this, please let it be this. Sleep is not a luxury. It's not something you earn or can cut back on to be more productive. It is a biological necessity. It's right up there with air, food, and water. It's that important.
So I'm going to leave you with this. We've gone through the diagnosis and you've got the prescription. The question now is, what are you going to do about it? What is one small thing you can change starting tonight to protect your health for the long run? Because really, your future self is counting on it.